Beautiful, beautiful. Leaders, a happy day to you all. And it is another day of digital awakening. We are still calling you to say, wake up. There is a new world out there. And today is a very exciting day because we are going to show you how to build your empire with 0 cent, 0 cent. We are going to show you how to build your empire with no money. We have people in this country who were given RDP houses when we started, and they had no money. And, we had to start the country afresh in 1994. They had to be given RDP houses. In other countries, they will give you even free education because they say, let us all start from scratch. And I'm talking about people who had those RDP houses and they use them today. They are millionaires. They have got big properties today. They took that time of the boost, the kickstart. They used it possibly, in a way that is responsible. They moved out of all the politics that were there in that time. They were ready. They had all the skill, but they were just waiting for somebody to start giving them something. And today we want to talk about something like that. I am going to attempt to show you today that you can build your business. You can build your business with no cent at all. And what do I mean? I mean that you can first build your house. And after you will get, for building this house, you will get a free building material. How do you like that? Not only free building material, but you will get a free construction company. Not only a free construction company, but you will get free laborers. Now, here's a kicker. Not only for your house, but also for your business. And you will get free employees. You don't have to pay them. When I say employees, I mean professional employees. You will get employees that are at the level of professors. You will get employees that are at the level of qualified graphic designers, and you will not pay for them. Now, you are in a space where you are able to build a house as well as a business. You build both of them together, a house for you to stay as well as a business. You build both free of charge. Both of them you build free of charge. And at the same time, you don't build a small business. You build a big business. You build a big business. Leaders, I have a list here of billionaires that I'm going to put in one of the slides who started on the digital sphere. They started using free, tools that I'm going to be showing you today. They used those tools. They had no money, but today they are millionaires. Today they are billionaires. They used exactly what I'm going to put before you today. And why am I saying this, leaders? I'm just going to make an example out there. When you wake up to this digital world, many of you are receiving WhatsApps that are very professional, that are coming from my side. And the first thing they don't know is that I'm not sending the WhatsApps, but these WhatsApps are sent by my employees. That means they are sent by the people I have employed to send an educated professional WhatsApp. That is the bots, that is the AI. That is the first thing, because I send a WhatsApp, for instance, sometimes to about, before I start this meeting, I always send a WhatsApp to about 150 people. And then when I send that WhatsApp to you, guess what? For the past 3 weeks, my phone was literally broken. And nobody there can notice that my phone is not working, right? Because you are receiving these messages and you think that, oh, I'm receiving this message from a very powerful phone, And yet, these are automated things that when you understand them, no matter what your phone is going through at that time, you have a free service that you can send through your laptop to do some things like that. I have people that even become angry with me that I'm not answering them because as soon as they see a message, they say, but why is he not answering all my messages? But now he is able to give me messages. And they even answer my bot, which is not me. And they answer it being very angry that I've been talking to you, but you don't answer me and all that. Now, that is the world we live in. And I'm excited because today, when I understood these free tools, there is so much that I have done personally to build the business that I am in right now. And I build it completely with free tools. And you can build with free tools. Imagine when you live in a country that says to you, here is a house. It's a free house. They say to you, okay, maybe let's just do a plan. And then we bring a construction to do for you and build for you. And then here's a free construction company. Here are free employees. They will build this house and you reserve all the right to plan it. The RDPs, you couldn't plan it, but this house, the virtual house, you can plan it exactly in how you want it to be. You can say how many things you want and where do you want them. Because when you have a house, you know what do you want. You know where your sofas are. You know where your televisions are. You know everything, even the smallest things, even the pictures, the souvenirs, everything, you know where it is, right? And you package the things accordingly, as though you are a millionaire, but you don't have money. They say here is a free contractor. They say to you, it's going to build for you a house, and then we're going to give you professional people that are going to build for you. Remember, Luna, that's the professional person that is there for you to build for you. And then they say, not only that, in this virtual city, we will work with you, and you must choose a place where you want to build your business. And then they say, how many floors do you want? You say, I'm looking for a building that has got about 5 floors. That's the thing that you can do in the virtual world. Now, building 5 floors, you need to go deep. You need to have to go deep because that's going to be a big business. So you don't build small business. There are no small businesses in the virtual world, people. I know that out there you can start with a spaza shop. Out there you can start because you want to start small. But when it is in the virtual world, you start with something that is big. You tell them that I need a big contractor and I need professionals that are going to build this for me. That is the virtual world. In the virtual world is a matter of mindset. They don't take you in the virtual world like you don't have money. But in the virtual world, there are things that you can use for free. Professional people, construction companies, to build your business, to build your house, to put furniture inside your house, you can do all those things for free. Now, that is the virtual world. What I am saying to you today, I'm going to show you the millionaires that are there here and now that made money through free services. How many people do you know that opened just a TikTok account, not paying anything, and today they are millionaires? Because of understanding how to use this thing. Because the problem we have, the moment we say something is free, just like that RDP house, there are people who got the RDP houses today. Those RDP houses, they are double stories because they used whatever they had and then they built it. To us, when we say something is for free, we don't even care, because we think it does not have value. Let me tell you something. In the virtual world, you can be given a Ferrari for free and you will use it for 3 years. And if you can't use it, you will lose it. We have that use it or lose it, kind of thing in our country. So the products that I'm going to show you, they are products of very high value. Do not look down upon them just because they are said to be for free. But I want to show you that there are people who used the same products. Today, those people are millionaires. And if you are going to just give a payment, what is the currency of the virtual city? What is the currency of the virtual city? Because there is nothing for free. There is something that you must pay. What we need to pay in the virtual city, we pay attention. We pay attention. Attention is a currency. Where you are seated right now, you've got ideas. Those ideas, they are the currency that you use to pay. We study here, people. That is why I have dedicated all my weekends. Maybe you notice by now that if I have not spoken to you on Friday, I'll speak to you on Monday. Because at my weekends, I have dedicated them to start making the payment. How do I make the payment? I go study. I study. I study. And by studying the things that I'm going to be sharing with you, that means I've made my payment. Unfortunately, our people today, they have all the phobias. They are not ready to study, but they have all the phobias. I remember when I was 21 years, and at that time I got sick. I had to move away from the university. And at home, it was very, very bad. It was so bad. And I had to help my dad, and my sisters and brothers were at school. And here I am coming. I did not finish at the university. Let me tell you this, there are times that it can be so bad that you can wake up when people sleep. You were not an electrician. When they wake up the next day, they just see everything in the gate that says, I repair fridges, I repair radios, I repair. I just decided to put all those things in my gate, that these are the things that I'm repairing. They asked my mom that, oh, your son was at school. Did he study some, electronics and all that? Because I just decided that it's enough. But the story where it goes is that I did not know how to repair anything. They brought the fridges, they brought the radios, they brought the televisions. Then I went to the people who could repair to say, please repair this for me. That's how I started business at 21. But the story that I'm bringing to you is that the people who were repairing for me, they were not, electronic engineers. Most of them, they were uneducated people who studied how to repair the fridges and the radios from their employers. Now, that means that they don't have the technophobia. They were ready to pay, but pay the attention. So today you can still do that. You can still pay attention because you have all the money that is in here. We've got free education people today. There is 70% of free education in the YouTube today. You can study it. In the virtual world, you've got free education that helps you how to start business. You can study it, and after study it, then you can do business. How many agree with me before I start with the presentation? How many agree with me? Am I making sense?
Yes. Yes, leader.
Yes, leader.
I am humbly requesting you. The issue of the virtual world.
A lot of sense.
Thank you, Ma'am Kensi. Welcome. The issue of the virtual world is all about the mindset. It's all about the mindset. And if you can take your mindset right now, do not rate yourself according to what you are in the physical world right now. Rate yourself according to what you can be in the virtual world. And as people who have been pastoring all along, we've been saying to people, do not rate yourself with what you see, but rate yourself with the invisible that God can do for you. So the virtual world is just like the spiritual world. The problem with people is their mindset. They come to the virtual world to say, I have no money, I have nothing. That's how they come to the virtual world. And that mindset is going to mess up with you. It's going to mess up with you. I remember in 2013, when we were in the pastors' conferences, I stood up and I said to them, I have decided that from today, I'm going to make a brand new church and I need your support. And I preached in about, I think, 12 churches. They committed that they will support me. And what was the brand new church I said I'm going to do? I said to them, I want to do a school. and do Christian education from the values that we are teaching in our churches. They agreed with me. They say, no, we can support you. We will do all the way. Guess what? When the school opened, not a single pastor, not a single church member from all those churches that they were inviting me that came to be part of that school. Not a single one of them. But I remember one day when there was a strike, when people were coming to say they're coming to ban the school, all those church members and those pastors were there, to say, let's look at what the pastor has done. Now, cutting the long story short, today I am here, and it is about how many years later? It's about maybe 12 years later. My son is running that school, and last year that school, for the first time, it wrote the matric with the students that in 2013 they started from grade R. What am I saying to you? I'm saying to you, when I started that school, they knew, and that is their problem. They knew that I did not have money. They knew that for me as a Muruti to have money, I need to have, offering from them. So they say, who is he to can start a school? But because of the mindset that I had, and that is what I want you to have right now, you need to have the mindset that is not looking at your pocket in order for you to enter in this city, which is the virtual city. When you enter it, you don't enter it as a broke person. You enter it as a rich person. And that is the mindset that you need in the virtual city. You need to enter in it as a rich person. I remember when I started with APL Go. When I started with APL Go, I did not even have money for data. I didn't have money for data. And I said, if I can just recruit enough people for me to be able to pay for the Wi-Fi in the house, then I'm gone. Then I started, and I managed to get people that with my first salary, I managed to pay the Wi-Fi. From that time, I'm going to the third year now. I've been paying the Wi-Fi through the money of APL Go. I never went out of this house. And from that money, I managed to buy a phone. From that money, I managed to buy a laptop because of understanding the power of the virtual city. I am talking to you right now where I am. I have never stood even in front of 3 people to make a presentation to them live. I've been sitting in this sofa. It is now the 3rd year. So I'm not talking to you about something that I don't know. I know what I'm talking about. I started in the virtual city with zero, with nothing. I could not even have a money for the Wi-Fi. I did not have a money for a good phone. I did not have a money even for a laptop, But all those things, when Mr. Baloyi said to me that we need you to do your 2023 planning and your 2024 planning, write the things that you want. I wrote there that I want a phone. I wrote there that I want a laptop, and my laptop minimum, at least it must be 13,000 and more. And yes, I got a phone that was more than 15,000. I got a laptop that was more than 14,000 as well, because when I entered, I used these free tools that I'm going to give to you. I never went out to say, I'm taking a taxi to go do a presentation somewhere. I never did all those things. I was just sitting in the house. I was just a grandpa who was sitting in the house, and the children and the grandchildren, they were waiting because they knew that our grandpa has got, has found some work somewhere. I'm happy today because I can feed my grandchildren just from the virtual tools that are free. And those tools I'm going to be showing to you. The only money that I paid from the time I started until now, the only money I paid attention. I paid attention because let me tell you what, do not look down upon yourself. Do not have technophobia. The mind that you have right now can study all those virtual tools. I hear people, coming to me to say, I'm not able to attend your meetings because I don't have a time. I'm not able to do this because at least you have a laptop. I don't have a laptop, At least you have expensive phones. I don't have it. I look at them, I say, these people, they know nothing, that we started exactly where they are, but we did not start with that mindset. That was a losing mindset. Are we together? Am I making sense? Am I talking here?
Yes, leader.
Absolutely, leader.
Yes, you are talking, Mr. V.
What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to give you the mindset, because the problem here is not the know-how. It is the mindset that we have, that at the age of 57, I can't learn these things. You know, my son was complaining that, Dad, you were in Facebook. We ran away from Facebook. We went to Instagram. At least you could not arrive there. But when we went to the latest thing in TikTok, we find you there. Where can we run to? You know, because I knew that the mind that God has given me is the only currency I can use to pay in order for me to arrive where I want to. That is a preparation of the presentation that I'm going to do for you right now. And I know that I've taken 30 minutes. In the next 30 minutes, I'm going to show you those free tools. You must have your pen and paper and be ready to write them, because these tools are so free. You can just use them anytime. You can start, and these you don't even need to go to school to learn them. You can just go to your YouTube and learn how to use them. In 5 minutes, you'll be able to use them. Are you ready for those tools? Okay.
Yes, leader.
Okay.
Yes, leader.
I can hear Usis Bongi there. Though she's muted, I can hear. She says she's ready. All right. Let's go for them. Let's share the screen. I'm very excited to be sharing something which is my own life that I have lived in APL Go until today. You know, I'm not sharing something that I have not done, but this is something that I have done. That's okay. By the way, okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, we can, leader.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm saying to you today, I'm giving you a beginner's guide to the tools that can build for you a digital empire. And I've explained what kind of an empire that you are going to build. I've explained to you what kind of mentality that you need in order to build this kind of empire. Now, this is a virtual city where me and you are right now. The invisible part of us is that virtual city, which has got roads, buildings, and businesses. And we need to have a digital house. We need to have a digital business. Look at how high those buildings are. One of those buildings is yours. With the free tools, you can build that kind of building. Because now what we need to do, that building where it is, you need to drive the traffic from the freeway to be able to arrive there, for the people to see where you do business. The people must see where you stay. Far behind there, maybe those are the places where you stay, but inside here, that is where you have a business. Now, all that we need to introduce and hook you up in that kind of a place. So I'm saying to you that the first thing you need to understand is your house. Please take care of your house. Your house is your email. Your house is your social media. You know, your house is your website. All these things you can build for free. You can have a free website. You can have a free email. You can have free social media. That is where you stay. And it is very important for you to understand that you don't sleep with the garages open. You don't leave the TV outside. You need to take care of the house. You need to grow from infancy to adulthood in the virtual world. There are many people today that, because their house is free, they leave everything outside and people are stealing, they are hacking, and this is your estate, even if it is free like an RDP. But I'm telling you, you can build something from this, and that is where you begin. And we are going to show you how to do that. We are going to show you. So you need to do your foundation. I don't know how big is the house that you want to build, but you need to set up your foundation. And now you are going to have a free construction company. You are going to have free employees that are going to help you to build the foundation. Now, as you are building that foundation, there are tools that you are going to have. Yes, they are free. These tools, you will have a WordPress. A WordPress is free for building a free website. You will have Canva. Canva is free. Yes, I know that Luna is doing some of the things that Canva is doing, but it is free because you need to brand yourself and do your own branding. Canva can do a branding for you. And then you need to have a Google Drive. A Google Drive is your virtual filing system. That is the place where you are storing all the things which you have, that is where you have your cupboards for your dishes. That is the place where you are even storing your money. Every place in the house, a container that is storing, that is like a Google Drive. All those things, you have them for free, but the value is high. So make sure that you have written WordPress, Canva, Google Drive. Have you done that? WordPress, Canva, Google Drive. The WordPress is just like your digital storefront. Okay. The Canva is what you use for branding and designing. Google Drive is your virtual filing system. Okay. I'm just going to be giving you the foundation of these things. I'm not going to be giving you the depth of these things. But now, as you are busy building this house, what you will need to do together, the house and the store, you will need to be able to engage with the people. You need visibility. You need to be able to take all that traffic that is from the free, in the freeway, and you must off-ramp it to come to the place where you are. And the tools that you will need here, you will need your MailChimp, your Buffer, your Hootsuite, and your Zoom. We are using the Zoom now because I'm calling that traffic that is out there. You are that traffic. You are here now because I pulled you through the Zoom. Maybe that's the only one you know, but the MailChimp is the email marketing. That is, you are able to keep all the addresses of the people that came to you, and you are able to communicate with them. And we have a way of these people just giving you their addresses for free to say, please communicate with us. Please continue educating us about this thing which is called wellness. Educate us about this thing which is called making money without going to look for employment. The email marketing is for that. The social media is for the Buffer is for the scheduling. I know that there is scheduling for maybe using the Meta, but you can schedule using something that is called Buffer. Buffer is the easiest. You can schedule from Monday to Saturday, post everything, not only in Facebook, but you can post in LinkedIn, you can post, in Instagram, you can post anywhere for free, scheduling it for the entire week. And that Buffer, you must write MailChimp, write Buffer, write Hootsuite. Hootsuite also, it is something that you can use to post automatically in every place. Just by putting one post, that post goes to every place. All these things are for free. Virtual meetings with the Zoom, social media scheduling with the Hootsuite or the Buffer, email marketing so that you can get your leads with the MailChimp. All these are the tools that you need. And these tools, I'm telling you, it only takes you 15 minutes to study each of these tools, how they work, and you are good to go. The design and how they are made in a way that must be easy for you. It must be easy for you in order to engage with those things. Let me just check one or two things on my notes here. Sorry about that. Let me just take my phone too. Okay, that is now you need to engage with your audience. You need to engage with your audience. And then having engaged with your audience, Now, after this, you now have a group of people that are interested to visit your home. You have people that are interested to visit your business, because these tools that you have used here, it is to reach out to all these people, visit me at home or visit me in my business. Now you need to be able to see that now that I have used the tools of reaching out to these people, and I've been given these tools for free. Imagine that you come into a free house and you have free telephones that you can use to reach out to the people, and you also have a free car and even a free flight. That's what we will be coming to very soon. But you need to be able to measure how these people, are communicating with you. You need to have something that is going to analyze. And these tools, I want you to write them down also. These tools are called Trello, Google Analytics, HubSpot, CRM. Now, all those tools, they are tools that you are using to measure the growth of the customers. They are tools that you are using to check the traffic that is coming to the off-ramp from the freeway to your business. You need to be able to check how much traffic is coming, passing that robot, maybe going off-ramp poison to that robot, going to wherever you are from M1. You need to be able to measure that. Like you're putting somebody there and say, please count the cars that are coming to my business. You need to be able to do that. And as you are doing that, whilst you are communicating with the people, you need to be able to know what is the last thing I said to you? What is the last thing I said to so and so? And how do you know that? You will know that through the HubSpot CRM. Every person you meet, no matter you have about 1,000 people, but when you communicate with a person, you can remember exactly. You remember exactly that this is where we ended up with our discussion. You need to have things that are going to analyze, that are going to measure that growth. All these things that I'm putting here, these are from measuring, whatever that you communicate, because you're going to be communicating with a lot of people, you must have a way of measuring, where am I with so-and-so? So-and-so is ready to buy. So-and-so is still doubting. There is a group of people that have got diabetes. You need to have the filing system for those people. And you know that there are dates that they gave you. Please check me on this date so that I can buy. These tools are going to help you to remind you on that date that so-and-so is going to buy. And then you know that there are people with the challenges of the backache. There are people with the challenges of the musculoskeletal. These tools are going to help you so that you are able to put all those people in order. Every person that you talk to, people really appreciate when you remember their names. People really appreciate when you remember what problem they said they have. And you even remind them they have forgotten what they told you. Now, these tools are the tools that are managing that. Now, you also need to boost your productivity. Now, what are we talking about here? You see now here in your business, this is where you've got your free cars, you've got your free flights, you've got your free automation, you've got your free professors, your free engineers. And all these, you don't need to pay for them, but they are ready to boost your productivity. You've got Luna. I said to you, ChatGPT is the brother and Luna is a sister. You need to understand them and you need to understand how they are working, So you need to understand each of these things, what it does. The Grammarly is something that is going to help you to refine your communication, and then also for you to be able to improve in your content creation. You are going to use that which is called Lumen 5. You use it for improving in your the content, the copy.ai, all these things. I want you to write them because in the next presentations, I will be defining them one by one, what is this thing doing? What is that thing doing? But today, I just wanted to write this. But when you think of this slide, think of all, the fast cars, think of the flights, think of the professors, think of the engineers. All these are at your disposal. You can have them for free, okay? You can have them for free. And as I say this, there are real-world examples of people who build brands using free tools. They have built big brands using tools, especially the ones of AI and automation. I am not yet there as a billionaire or a millionaire, but I use these tools for free to build the MLM business. You can use these tools for free for almost a year. They can wait for you until you have arrived maybe at 1,000 of people. Then they say beyond 1,000, you can start making payment. And I just want to tell you about, some examples. Some examples of people, that I just wrote here, that are a big success today, that used free tools. How many of you know Tony Robbins? Okay, I guess you say you do.
Yes, we know him, leader. He's a life coach.
These people, they started using free products. They call it knowledge broker blueprint. They started there launching that using free products on how to monetize online. And then many professionals, they started in Udemy. They sell courses there. And then as they sell courses in Udemy there, in udemy.com, you just design a course there. We have a lot of people who did that. There is also a lady here called Sarah Titus, has got a printable business. It says that she started selling digital printables, and that business grew from into a $3 million business, and she started from free products. There are also content creators. Let me just check the ones that maybe you will know here. This lady called Kylie Jenner, she used Instagram marketing to grow her brand without traditional advertising. And it grew up today into a 1 billion business. If you can just go to @Kylie Cosmetics. She started with free, Instagram is for free, and not at a traditional advertising. She grew up her business into 1 billion. There is a guy called Gary Vaynerchuk. This guy is very popular. He's known in the YouTube as Gary V. I don't know who know Gary V. This guy is just working online. And his business, the family business was struggling. They had a family wine business. It was struggling. And he used free, tools to build that business from a $3 million business, that is maybe the assets of that wine farm, into a $60 million business. His name is Gary V. You can just go to TikTok @Gary V, YouTube @Gary V. These are the real people. But there is one called Kevin Lane, and this one became the most followed TikToker. They say with this one, not even saying a word, but he monetized, through TikTok. If you can just go to @Kevin, I will send these to you on the website that I gave you there for invitation. And then there is Huda Beauty. Now, Huda built a $1 billion beauty brand just by Instagram and YouTube, for product promotion. And today it's a $1 billion. And these are just examples that are out there of people who are in the real world examples that started this business. I know that maybe you want me to quote Katide, Dlamini, Vanto, people that are close by. Yes, we want to do that. We want to do that. That is why we are doing now this virtual awakening. That is why we are saying to you, it is possible for you to do exactly what they have done, and after that, we will be able to quote our own people. Now, here is another story here. We spoke about the fear of technology, that it can be the thing that become a roadblock for people. And this is very painful because in the Southern Africa, I respect the East Africa, I respect the West Africa. They're not afraid of technology. But in the Southern Africa, for some reasons, we are so much afraid of technology. Like I said in the past, I have seen people in Kenya who have more customers in South Africa than the people in South Africa who are doing the same business. And yet they never touched South Africa because they have no fear of technology. And also, it is very important that the tools that I've given to you, you must be able to find the right tool without being distracted, because there's many tools out there and you need some good guidance of finding the right tool without being distracted. I'm going to do a real example here after this, maybe in the remaining 5 minutes. And also I said to you, you need to move from being a digital infant to a digital entrepreneur, because if you still don't see the value of the digital estate that you have, your Google alone is very important. Your Gmail is very important. Your social media, those are all digital estates. But if you don't see the value in them, you are just like a child that is home alone and then you are left alone. You open the doors, everything, and the thieves can enter in and out of your house because you don't see the value in it. Most of us here in the Southern Africa, we are just like the digital infants. We have all these things and we don't even know how to use them. It's like you have a house and the sofa is outside, the TV is outside, every expensive thing is outside simply because they said to you it's for free. But these things, I know today when you look at these names, they look strange. But if you write them, you are able to use these things, these assets. You are able to use them. You can claim them, these free digital assets. And after claiming them, you can start packaging them, because the important thing that you must pay now, you need to pay attention. You need to pay attention. I know that when they say free education, people think that that education is not worth it because it is free. But today, the YouTube alone can give you free education of high class. The things that I'm talking to you about, there is nothing that I have learned from school in the things that I'm talking to you about. And I gave you one day a story that there is a day that I woke up when I found myself without a matric certificate that day. Everything that I thought it is there for me at the college, it disappeared. At the university, it disappeared. And for the first time from that day, I noticed that in South Africa, though I am born here, but I am like a foreigner. And that is the time when I noticed that, okay, if in this place, which is that must give me this permission-based society, if the permission-based society is taking away all my certificates and all that, it is best for me to go to a decentralized, democratized society and start working there. And from that day, I knew that my only place where I can have life, it is in the virtual world. Let me tell you this. You can build your shop. When you build your shop, people will come in this, permission-based society. A auction, they're giving you permission to have your spaza shop. They can come and burn it down. Do we agree? You can build a school. Our people who are used to the permission-based society, when they are fed up, they can come and have a strike there and burn that school down. You build a shop, whatever you build, they can come and burn it down. That is our people. But let me tell you this, when you are in the digital world, this is not a permission-based society. This is not like you are waiting for a tender. You know, you are not bribing anybody here in this society. The virtual world, nobody can come and burn your business down. Let me do an example with the business of Uber. Uber is built and owned by an American there in California. It is just a website. And that American today, he is owning the biggest fleet of taxis worldwide. What did our people do? They said, we are going to attack this. They never found the owner of Uber. Yes, they were attacking one Uber here, but it is worldwide. That is the future today of business. Business today is a digital thing that nobody can touch. And if you can learn to see the value of coming to this place, which is a virtual city, and start growing there, be awakened, wake up to it, embrace it. I'm telling you, you can do great things. And today I am saying to you that digital awakening is a challenge that anybody can be digitally awakened. Even if you are 90 years old, I know of a 75-year-old that started with YouTube when he was 75. Today, he started from nothing. And today, that man is popular everywhere, worldwide. He never even knew how to use YouTube. The grandchildren, they showed him how to use YouTube, and today he is popular. You can start now. You can start now, and I just want to show you an example of something that I started, and okay, they say I cannot minimize. Something that I started over the weekend, and I started it for free. This is what I started over the weekend, and I started it for free. Let me just share the screen. I started this for free over the weekend, and you will be amazed at what it is doing for me right now. It's called Notion. And most of you know about, when you have your digital estate, you must go to the Google Drive. I said to you that that is your filing, In the Google Drive, that is where you are going to store all your assets. You see here, my virtual city. This is where I store my assets. If I want my website strategy, this is where I do it. If I want my WhatsApp groups, I put them all here. Don't just jump into a WhatsApp group. You need a strategy. A WhatsApp is a digital estate. A TikTok, you must have a filing for a TikTok. For your YouTube, you must have a filing. For a Facebook, you must have a filing. If it's Facebook, I call it Facebook City. I know that all my Facebook groups are here. My Facebook pages are here. And then I need to have a strategy for my Facebook. The posting, I know that these are ministry pages, because Tina Singabafundisi, these are ministry pages. Let me just show you my ministry pages. Okay, they're taking time to open. These are ministry pages. All of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are pages that I use for preaching the gospel. And then I know that I've got APL Go pages. These are pages in APL Go, but they are Facebook pages. Get Well Africa and Get Well Cape Town. They are Facebook pages. And then I know that I've got the ones of Digital Awakening, what I'm teaching now, even the MLM. These are my Digital Awakening pages. But here is something very interesting I want to show you. Over the weekend, I decided that, let me have a website strategy. I've got this website, which is Get Well Africa. And Here is for my images. Here is for my blogs. Here is for the categories, you know. And then the blogs here, I started putting all the blogs that I did since I started with this website. These are the blogs, but I could not be able to control this. It was confusing me because I had to open a file for each blog. But I went to something here called Notion, Notion.ai. This is the same as when you have your documents. But this thing, look at what it can do. Here I'm able to unfold this. These are my categories of my blogs, exactly what I did that side. But here I do it only in one page, you know. And after the categories here, I'm able now, every thing that I'm posting, I'm able to open all these that I have pasted here. This is all my strategy. Now, this is all for free. It's all for free, people. It is like a website, but it is your internal website, your own website that you are owning. And all your things, you are able to put them for free. This thing I just learned over the weekend, and I was very excited, you know, that you can have, instead of having you know, something that you put like this, you know, and slide here, you can simply have this, and then you just unfold it like a website. Now, these are all the postings, like the one of today, building your digital empire. That's what we are talking about today, you know. This Notion, you can be able to paste something, and you can be able to open it. All the things that we are talking about today, in this morning, this is what I started doing here. And this website of what we are talking about today, let's just check where it is. This is where it is. Now, all these things you can build for free. You can tell this to do an image for you for free. And this is the image that it did for me for free. And this is the website which I sent to you this morning of what we are busy presenting today. All these things, leaders, I did them for free. And at the end of this, I'll be putting the YouTube below here. And all of them, they are for free. You can do all these things for free and start your business for free. Everything that I have shown you today are things that I used. I started them for free. Yes, when you grow beyond 2,000, that is only when you start paying. But all of them, you can use them for free. I am saying to you as I'm closing my presentation today, you can buy, you can build a house for free. You can build your business for free and have all the 9, 10 stories for free. You can have a free construction company. You can have a free truck that is bringing the material. You can have free laborers. All these things only if you are ready to study them. In the virtual world, you can do these things for free. But today, what makes us to be remaining behind? We are living in this physical world where job is getting scarcer every day. We run with the taxis here and there. You go to queue here, going to this interview. They say, no, that job is full and all that. That world, which is a permission-based society where you depend at the mercy of somebody for the tender, for that employment, for that interview, for the place where you are requesting them to open, to rent a space, but they have given to... that time is gone. That society is no more. Stop struggling and trying to knock at the doors of the permission-based society. There is a society today which is a virtual city. You can build your things for free there. That is why today I can go to stay in any country. And maybe that is the thing that helped me as well, because I stayed in Accra, I stayed in Kenya, I stayed in Uganda, and I saw in those places as a foreigner what it means to be in a place where you own nothing to yourself, but you only come there, you sit in the internet cafe because you don't even have a laptop, and you start your business, you run your business. You can be in any country in the world. There are people today in the countries where there is war, they run with their children with nothing in their hand. They go to start life for free somewhere. Will you be able to do that? Maybe we are too spoiled. We have never seen a war in our country. We have never seen ourselves losing everything. But I'm saying to you, at the age of 50, at the age of 60, just because of health, you can lose everything. That place where you are working, you will find yourself not qualifying to work there simply because of your health challenges. What will you do and where will you start? That is my story today. And I'm hoping that as I was building the mindset of the virtual awakening to you, the virtual transformation, digital awakening, that this you are going to take and go and listen to it and say, people, as we grow older, we need a walking stick. As we grow older, the virtual world is your walking stick, because you won't be any faster. You won't be going through those places driving like you used to drive before. But with the virtual world, that is your walking stick. Start today, prepare today. I said to you that in South Africa, people over 65, only 21% of them survive. 79% don't survive, because when we retire at 63, it's only there we notice the reality out there. And we don't live to see the day beyond 65, because it becomes so difficult. It becomes so tough, because we are used to this permission-based society. We are used to this physical world on how to make money. You can no longer make money. You are a retired person now. What will you do? But the virtual city, it can make you a 27-year-old again, running up and down there and doing business and making money. And that is my story to you today. And take this, use it with Luna, take this and use it with APL Go. And come April, you will climb that stage at the State Theatre in Pretoria. You will do that. That is my story to you today. And I hope that this has made some sense to you, has given you an encouragement that you need to be awakened to the virtual city. You need to be transformed virtually and start using these tools, and they are free tools. With free tools, you can build your business empire. That is my story to you. And thank you for being part of the meeting today. We have gone beyond with 10 minutes, but if there are any questions and comments, I will just open it for 5 minutes and then we can close. I'm waiting for questions. Zingisa, Leader Zingisa.
Good morning, Banto. I'm
Morning,
a bit
Leader.
late. I'm struggling to get access to your Facebook. Therefore, I have not managed to get anything that you have posted there.
Do you have a contact? Are you able to send me a WhatsApp, Leader?
I am, yes.
Send me a WhatsApp, and then after that, I will connect you to the Facebook there.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Do we have any other comments? Okay, let's read the comments that are here. Mom Kenzie, apologize for coming late. Leader Shelley, my leader is Bongile here. And yes, the slides, you will find them in my website, the one that I have just shown you now. If you open your WhatsApp in message, click there and then you will find that website. That's where the slides are. Leader Jacobs, this information is mind-blowing. We have been really hampered by this permission-based society that we grew up in. Yes, that is true. Leader Samuels, thank you, Leader. You never cease to amaze us with the knowledge. Thank you, thank you. Pudnati, thanks, Leader. Leader Vanessa, thank you, Vanto. Leaders, this is all that I had for you today, and I hope that you will find it in your heart. It's not easy, the life we live. These days are not easy. Like I say, many of you did not even notice that I don't have a phone, but I continue communicating with you because I have got assistance in the virtual world. It keeps my work professional up until I repair my phone. Anything that you don't have, there is a free place where you can have all those things and you can run your business and continue with it. Leaders, if there's no one who has got anything to say, let us meet again.
In closing, I just wanna really, sometimes the things we take for granted, leadership, and you do preparations, you're telling us weekend now you study and prepare so that Monday you are on this meeting. What I would like to comment to everyone is that I think what you are dishing, which you are feeding us, it's truly up to us to take it to the level that we want it to bear fruit in our business and in our way of seeing things. You know, when you spoke of the free things and the free RDP houses, you are talking of the government that people want free things. If you can remember the 350 that it was for COVID, there are so many people who made money out of that 350.
Yes.
They